Imagine waking up every single day in a massive mansion, surrounded by wealth wearing expensive clothes, and being married to a rich, handsome man. It sounds like a dream, right? But what if this dream is actually a nightmare? What if the life you are living is not even yours? And your own face is hiding a dark, twisted secret. Welcome back to the Bad Speed. Today I am explaining a brilliant new Indonesian psychological thriller horror movie that was recently released on Netflix. Title A Normal Man. This is not your typical ghost story. This movie has a very deep, disturbing meaning about fake society and the pressure to be perfect. It will definitely mess with your mind. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe and turn off the lights, and let's get into the video. The story begins by introducing us to a lady named Mila. Mila is the daughter-in-law of a very rich and powerful family. Her husband Jonathan is a highly popular businessman in the city. We see Mila's daily routine. She wakes up early, showers, gets fully dressed, and sets the dining table perfectly. Today is a special day because their family is having a grand photo shoot for a new magazine. Next, we meet Mila's mother-in-law, Lilina. Lilina is the ultimate boss of this house. Not a single leaf moves without her permission. After the family photo shoot, Jonathan and Mila give an interview. Jonathan tells the reporter that he first saw Mila at a church and fell in love with her instantly, even though she belonged to a poor family. Hearing this makes Mila uncomfortable. She feels bad that Jonathan had to mention her poor background on camera. The scene changes. Mila is taking off her high-heeled sandals, which have left painful red marks on her feet. Suddenly, she hears a young girl crying. She follows the sound but accidentally steps on a sharp piece of glass. Blood pours out from her foot. Suddenly, Mila opens her eyes. It was just a nightmare. She quickly gets ready and goes to the kitchen to prepare Lilina's favorite dish, liver. However, the caretaker Ira wants her not to cook liver. If Lilina's cholesterol spike, Mila will be blamed. We can see how suppressed Mila is in this house. Her husband controls her and her mother-in-law dominates her. So Mila cooks minced meat instead. While cooking, Mila receives a phone call from her mother, who asks for money. Mila's mother is addicted to gambling and constantly demands money, which Mila has to ask Jonathan for. Mila hesitates but finally asks Jonathan. He angrily refuses, saying he has already helped her mother enough and would not fund her gambling anymore. Later, the family sits down for dinner. Mila tells Lilina that she has hired a makeup artist for the upcoming party. But Lilina immediately rejects it, saying she will hire her own good makeup artist. Mila says she has already paid the person, but Jonathan interrupts and says, "Whatever my mother says will happen." This proves that Jonathan is a complete mama's boy. Lilina then looks at Angel, Mila and Jonathan's young daughter. Lilina says the makeup artist will work on Angel too, so she can look beautiful. The truth is, Lilina does not love Angel because Angel looks average. She wants Angel to look like a perfect model. When Lilina starts eating, she notices there is no liver in the food and makes a disgusted face. Mila apologizes, but Lilina strictly orders that tomorrow she must be served liver. Annoyed by her grandmother's drama, Angel calls her a drama queen. Jonathan scolds Angel and she angrily runs to her room. Lilina tells Mila that she should be strict with her daughter because she is getting spoiled. Then Mila goes to check on Angel in her room. Angel is crying while looking at her phone. Mila takes the phone and says that Angel's had posted a video showing a beautiful handbag she made herself. But instead of praising her talent, the comment section is full of horrible body shaming comments. People are mocking Angel's face just to look cool. Angel is heartbroken. Mila tries to comfort her, saying that physical beauty fades with time, but talent grows forever. She tells Angel that her bag design is amazing, but Angel cries and says her grandmother wants her to get plastic surgery to fix her face. Mila is shocked and totally against this. She comforts Lilina, saying Angel is just a child and does not need surgery. But Lilina coldly shows Mila a family photo and tells her to read the comments. People are asking if Angel is even Jonathan's real daughter because she is so ugly. Lilina says their family image is getting ruined, so the surgery is final. Hearing this, Mila panics. Her anxiety spikes so much that she starts violently scratching her own neck until it pleads. The next day, Mila meets her rich friends. She shows them the bag Angel made. They praise the bag but indirectly mock Mila by saying how handsome Jonathan is, implying Angel did not get his looks. Suddenly, Jonathan arrives. A random woman starts heavily flirting with him right in front of Mila. Furious and stressed, Mila scratches her neck again, making it bleed. She rushes to the bathroom to clean it, but when she looks into the sink, it is filled with dark blood. She panics. Suddenly, the bathroom mirror cracks. In the reflection, she sees a terrifying young girl with a heavily wounded face covered in blood. The creepy girl looks at Mila and calls her Grace. Mila screams. Jonathan and her friend rush in, but everything is normal. The blood and the girl are gone. It was all a hallucination. Jonathan takes her to the hospital. The doctor says all her test results are normal and suggests she is having hallucination due to extreme stress. Instead of comforting his wife, Jonathan tells the doctor to fix her quickly because his mother's birthday party is coming up. He cares more about a party than his wife's mental health. When they return home, they meet a new staff boy named Hata, who is the caretaker Ira's son. That night, as Mila and Jonathan try to get intimate, Jonathan stops in disgust. Mila's neck is covered in horrible red rashes. Mila searches online for skin disease, but we know these are not natural rashes. She caused them by herself scratching, but somehow she does not remember doing it. The next morning, Mila wakes up late. Ira wakes her up because she has to prepare for Lilina's big birthday party. While discussing decoration with Lilina, Mila's neck starts itching aggressively. She quickly takes her pills, but immediately starts vomiting dark blood and faints. When she wakes up in bed, she asks Jonathan about the blood. Jonathan looks confused and says there was no blood. She fainted because she took strong medicine on an empty stomach. Her mother-in-law walks in and tauntingly says Mila is feeling sick because she does not go to church. Later, Mila stands in front of her mirror. Once again, the creepy wounded girl appears in the reflection, calling her Grace. The next day, the rashes have spread to Mila's face. She sits with the family, looking sick. Lilina asks her why she is so stressed. She says, we gave you wealth, comfort, and even a house for your mother. Why are you so ungrateful? Just then, Ira brings a bowl of soup. Lilina forces Mila to drink it, saying it is good for her skin. When Mila looks into the bowl, she gags. It is a soup made with a live, screaming scorpion. Lilina forces her again, and Mila, completely frustrated and broken, drinks the disgusting soup like a mad woman. This scene perfectly shows how trapped and mentally tortured she is by this rich family. Later, Ira is applying a facial pulse of Angel. Mila asks Ira why she cannot remember anything from her own childhood. Ira casually starts talking about Mila's childhood and accidentally mentions the name Grace. Mila is shocked. Who is Grace? She asks. Ira quickly changes the subjects. Mila goes to her mother's house and asks her about Grace, but her mother acts weird and refuses to tell her anything. Jonathan arrives and takes Mila home, telling her to stop acting crazy because no one named Grace exists. A few days later, Mila is being baptized in a swimming pool, hoping it will cure her. But during the ritual, she gets a terrifying vision of the wounded girl. This time she realizes something shocking. She herself is the girl. She runs out of the pool, goes to Angel, and says, I think I am Grace. Meanwhile, Lilina has hired a new beautiful makeup artist named Erika for her birthday party. Erika meets Jonathan and is immediately attracted to him and his wealth. While doing Lilina's makeup, Erika asks about Mila. Lilina complains about her sick daughter-in-law. Erika realizes this is her chance to take Mila's place. While walking around the house, Erika sees Ira. Erika smiles and says, Ira, don't you recognize me? I was Grace's best friend. Does Grace still live here? Ira looks panicked, tells Erika she is mistaken, and walks away. Erika then meets Angel. Angel tells Erika that her mother is very sick and keeps talking about a girl named Grace. Erika promises to help. Erika goes to Mila's room and calls her Grace. Mila is confused. Erika makes a specific I love you hand sign. Suddenly, Mila remembers that was the secret handshake she had with her childhood best friend. Yes, Mila is actually Grace. You might be wondering, if Mila could not remember her childhood, how did she remember Erika? Years ago, Mila had a terrible accident that gave her amnesia. She forgot everything, even her own name. During her recovery, Erika visited her and showed her that hand sign. Erika hugs her and promised to help her find out the truth about her past. But Erika is secretly jealous. In childhood, Erika wanted to be rich and live in luxury, while Grace just wanted freedom. Now Grace has the rich life and Erika wants to steal it. Erika starts brainwashing Jonathan, showing him old photos of a very ugly girl, proving that his beautiful wife Mila is actually Grace and her family scammed him. Jonathan is furious. That night, Grace wakes up to a loud argument. Lilina is shouting at Grace's mothers for hiding her daughter's true identity. Hearing this triggers a massive flashback in Grace's mind. We finally learn the truth. Before the accident, Grace was considered very ugly. One day, a massive mirror fell on her and the broken glass completely destroyed her face. She lost her memory. Taking advantage of this, her greedy mother forced her to undergo massive plastic surgery, giving her a beautiful new face. Her mother changed her name to Mila and moved them to a new city to marry a rich man. Mila's whole life was a lie created by her mother's greed. Angel secretly hears everything and is upset. Jonathan storms into Grace's room, disgusted. He accused her of being a gold digger. Grace cries, saying she had amnesia and did not know anything. But Jonathan locks her inside her room. The next day is the grand birthday party. Erika brings soup to Grace's room. Grace knows Erika wants to steal her life. Instead of fighting, Grace throws the soup on the floor. When Erika bends down to clean it, Grace gives her the expensive party dress and her diamond necklace. Grace does not want this fake rich life anymore. She just wants freedom. That night, Erika attends the party looking like a rich princess, flirting with Jonathan. Lelina loves her. Erika is going to be the new daughter-in-law. Meanwhile, Hata, the stepboy, secretly unlocks Grace's door. Grace puts on a simple traditional village dress and walks down into the middle of the VIP party. Everyone is shocked like a wild animal. Grace destroys the massive birthday cake with her bare hands, ruining the entire party and Jonathan's business reputation. Knowing Ira and Hata will be fired for helping her, Grace tells them they will all go to their village and live freely by farming. Grace asks Angel to come with her, but Angel refuses. Angel has been brainwashed by the rich society and wants to stay. Grace respects her daughter's choice, telling her never to let anyone control her life. As Grace is leaving, her greedy mother tries to stop her. They struggle, and her mother hits a glass table and faints. Grace hugs Angel one last time and walks out of the mansion with Ira and Hata. The scene changes. Grace is living in a beautiful village surrounded by nature. The painful rashes on her face are completely gone. The rashes were a physical reaction to her fake life. Now that she is free and living as her true self, she is healed with a smile on her face. The movie ends here. So that is the story of a normal woman. The deepest message of this movie is that you can only be truly free when you accept your flaws. Chasing fake beauty standards will destroy you from the inside out. Always surrounded yourself with good people and you will be bloom like a flower. I hope you guys enjoyed this deep and mind-blending explanation. If you want to watch it, it is streaming on Netflix. If you love this video, smash that like button. If you are new here, subscribe to the Bad Spirit. I will see you in the next video. Until then, stay safe.